doing, Cody?
I'm just playing with these rubber bands, but I'm kind of bored.
Well, did you know that rubber bands are considered a polymer?
I didn't. What's a polymer?
A polymer is made up of long chains of molecules. These chains slide easily between one another just like slime.
Oh, really? What kind of slime?
I was thinking of maybe floam slime. Welcome to Professor P's STEM Lab at the Houston Public Library, and I'm Professor P. Today we're going to be making a floam slime. This activity is intended for ages 5 and up with adult supervision. The supplies you're going to need will be, you're going to need a mixing bowl, 2 cups, you're going to need some really hot water, then you're going to need some warm tap water. You're going to need styrofoam beads, but if you can't find them, you can use styrofoam cups. You're going to need some food coloring, Borax, a mixing spoon. You're going to need a cup. You'll use 1/4 of a cup, and you'll use a teaspoon. Then you're going to need your glue, of course, and your plastic bag. Now, let's get started. The first thing you need to do is prepare your liquid in borax. You will need 2 teaspoons. So we're going to get 2 teaspoons. We'll put that 1 and 2. Then we're going to need 1/2 cup of really hot water. So I want you, kiddos, to get your parents or an adult to pour this for you because we don't want you to burn yourself. So then we're going to pour this in here. Then I'm going to stir it. So I'm going to stir it while it's dissolving to make my nice little mixture. After that mix, we're going to mix 1/4 of glue and 1/4 of water. If you want to, you can add food coloring for your colors. Now, what I want to first do, I'm going to do the water first. So we're going to do 1/4 of warm water. So we're going to take 1/4 and pour that in there. Now, I'm going to do 1/4 of glue. So I'm going to pour this in here. Now, I think that's about what we need. Now, I'm going to pour this inside of the warm water, and then we're going to mix it. Then you want to mix it real good. Okay, so this is nice and mixed. Now, once both of your mixtures are mixed well, now here comes the fun part. We're going to pour both of the mixtures. Remember, this is my borax solution, and this is my glue solution. So we're going to pour them in. Pour this in. And now, we're going to add our styrofoam beads. You can add up to 2 cups of styrofoam beads, or you can shred styrofoam cups if you don't have styrofoam beads. And you can find these at any dollar store. That's where I got mine at. Okay? Now, we're going to mix them all together. Here's the really fun part. If you don't have gloves at home, you have to use your hands. Ooh, it feels kind of funny, girls and boys, but it's kind of slimy. Oh my God. Look at this. Look how it does. Oh my God. Look at it. Squeeze the Ziploc bag with the mixture until it solidifies. Soon enough, you'll have floam. Let the completed mixture air out for a few minutes. And add more styrofoam if your floam seems watery. So, how does this relate to STEM? This relates to STEM because it's considered chemistry, which is a type of science. When you add the styrofoam to the slime, the texture changes and makes the mixture better for molding. Slime is a non-Newtonian fluid. A non-Newtonian fluid is neither liquid or solid. It can be picked up like solids, but it also can ooze out like liquid. Slime does not have its own shape. You will notice your slime changes its shape to fill whatever container it's placed in. You have several slime activators to choose from, all in the boron family. This includes saline solution, liquid starch, and borax powder, which is what we used. All contain similar chemicals for making slime substance. Cross-linking is what happens when the glue and the activator are combined. Thanks for attending Professor P's STEM Lab at the Houston Public Library. We'll see you next time.